Chris and Dan show. What is up, everybody? It's that time of the year for fantasy football. So, Chris, this is funny, as you've seen in the title. Chris hasn't played fantasy football for reasons unknown. Um,
No, they're
since
known.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can share it later, like when you get your camera and all that. The clock's ticking for this draft. So, anyways, Chris hasn't. He doesn't even know like half the players, and I'm not that much better. So, Chris, you can see my screen. Which one am I joining? And I have the eighth pick. So, which one do I do? You have
Well,
the fifth, right?
yeah, I believe so. I'm not
Do
looking
this
at
one
this.
right here. Okay. Do you have any kind of strategy? Because this is like probably my 20th mock draft. So I
This is
can
my
kind of do
second.
this automatically. All right, so it's gonna be interesting to see, guys. Don't laugh too much. Just Chris second. Our draft is Monday. We
Yep.
will do it live. We'll record it. Wow, Derrick Henry going fourth is surprising. I would not do that if I were computer four.
I
So
don't
this is
trust.
where Chris. I figured this is where he would get.
I
You
was
know,
I was hoping Christian McCaffrey would fall to me.
he's goes one sometimes.
So I'm gonna take this Justin Jefferson dude that I have no clue
Yeah,
who he
that's a good
is.
pick. I hope he falls to me. He doesn't. I don't like. So here's where I'm at. I don't like Cooper Cup this year. I think he's going to have not a bad year, but he's overvalued. And I also am concerned about Matthew Stafford's arm. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jamar Chase, either the rookie or the second year wide receiver from Cincinnati, because he's playing with Joe Burrow, his college teammate, and they dominated in college. So
Good
I'm
strategy.
going there.
I like that philosophy. That
I don't know how to
rationale.
draft him. How do I draft this guy? I clicked
Click his name, and then in your
And
watch
put
list,
draft.
there's a bubble you got to click,
Oh my gosh, this is gonna screw me up.
and then draft player. It's a 3-step click.
Oh my god, this is so dumb. Why can't I just click him? Oh my god, they picked me Cooper Cup. They picked me Joe Mixon. Chris, this website's fucking stupid, man. This is really dumb, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue. But you guys know.
Okay, so
No,
figure
fuck
out.
this.
It's your.
Let's
it's
get
your-
out of this.
Yeah,
Let's get out
wait.
of this.
It's your turn. So figure out how to draft.
I'm gonna get fucked up again, man.
Yeah, figure out how to draft.
Who did I get? Joe Mixon.
Just pick some
See?
random dude.
Yeah, but that fucks with my strategy. I'm gonna
Just-
go two.
We'll
running
do a
backs
different.
deep.
We'll do another one. Just pick a random dude.
All right, let's go. Let's go fast this time. So just so you get a practice, and then the next one we'll do for real. Just go fast. Don't even think. DeAndre Swift.
No. Did you figure out how to draft a player?
Yeah, I just did. DeAndre Swift. I got him.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's leave this
Wait,
one
you're
and go
making
join
fun of my
another.
picks.
Let's.
All right, let's
I
get
don't
out of
even.
here.
I have no clue even who Dondre Smith is.
All right, do this one. Half PPR, starting in number 8. While Chris is getting in, I clearly have a game script that I'm following for the draft. It's Bill Walsh scripted his first 10 plays, I think, for the Niners.
No, I think it was more than that, wasn't it?
I don't know, something like that. He game scripted like maybe the first 20 plays. That's a lot, though. The first 10 plays would make more sense.
No, I think it was like the first 20. Let's look that up.
Wow. All right. We have time. Let's look it up. But whatever the number is, it's crazy because he would not deviate from that plan. I have a plan to have a game script, and 80% of the time I end up getting the same combination of players, whether it's like the 1-2 pick, like a running back wide receiver, or with my spot in the 8th round, I've been trying to get the wide receivers because I hope Jamar Chase falls to me. Like Chris usually lands where Justin Jefferson falls, and I'm giving you my strategy. But I mean, I don't think you can actually go wrong with any of these guys in the top 10. But my strategy is if I can't get I'm trying to get Jamar Chase as my first pick, and now I'm telling Chris my strategy, but it doesn't matter because I think Jamar Chase at the 5th pick is a little bit overrated, but at the 8th pick, it's interesting. I think he belongs between 8 to 11. Even though ADP here has him.
Who's Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase is wide receiver for the Bengals.
Oh, he's the one that played with the quarterback.
Yeah, with Joe Burrow. So they made the Super Bowl last year, and he,
The Bengals did.
yeah, I have a particular script, but sometimes people ahead of me do stupid stuff,
Like take
and
quarterbacks and things.
yeah, like one time I was able to get Dalvin Cook, and even then, he's been prone to injury the last 4 years, but when he does play, he's awesome. Like he's number one.
Hmm.
So I did gamble. Like I would do that. I wouldn't get Cooper Cup at my position, but if Cooper Cup falls to me in the snake on the second round, I'd get him. Um,
Reasonable. So I looked up Bill Walsh, right? And what
yeah.
it says is he initially scripted his first 5. Then he
Okay.
expanded it to his first 10, and he finished his career at 15. And it went on to say, the article, that most all coaches now script their first 15 plays.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And they took that from him.
Yep. So there's your answer. 15.
Yeah, I said 10, you said 20, so right in between.
And the draft's 15 rounds. So there you go.
I do have a like scenario, and we're not doing tight ends in our league too, right? Wide receiver or tight end. So that's how I'm drafting too. Like if I don't see Kelsey, where's Travis Kelsey? He's the only early tight end I would consider. I might consider, and I'm giving you like basically advice here, Chris. This Pitts guy from Atlanta, I would get him if he came in the third or fourth round. So here we go. Wes, Jonathan Taylor. 2, Austin Eckler. I actually like that pick at 2. 3, Christian McCaffrey. Derrick Henry's been going higher and higher. So now it's Chris. He's basically with the same options as last time.
Yes. Let's just take this wide receiver. See how
Yeah.
it turns out. Justin Jefferson.
He's what I would do. See, Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris, who sometimes I end up getting. So I get my guy, Jamar Chase. And Cooper Cup has been falling in a lot of the mock drafts. Thank you. People, he's a little like he had a super year last year, like a historic year.
So I was reading on Justin Jefferson because I got him yesterday too when I did my one mock draft.
Yeah, I figured you would get him at your spot.
And he sounds a lot like Randy Moss. Like he was phenomenal his first year, and then he improved on his second year. He had like 1,800 yards receiving last year or something, which was his second year.
Yeah.
And just the sky is the ceiling for this dude, supposedly.
I agree. Same with Jamar Chase. Yeah, just like 1 year behind him. Alvin Kamara, see, I was hoping he would fall to me. People are treating him like damaged goods, but he has a pending suspension, but they're saying now that it's not going to be till next year. So, but anyways, I usually end up getting this guy too in the second pick, DeAndre Swift. He's going to be the workhorse for the Lions, and he catches a lot of passes. So here you're in an interesting place, and thank God someone picked Nick Chubb, so you can't screw that up.
So
I don't think he'll do well.
Why has Saquon Barkley fallen so far?
Just injury, and the Giants are not very good. But see, I was thinking about Barkley in the third round. If I were you, I would go with Diggs or Kelsey. Diggs is on the highest scoring offense last year, and he's the number 1 receiver. That would be a stud wide receiver tandem on
What's
your
wrong with
end.
Tyreek Hill?
Get him. Yeah. Sometimes he falls to the third. I think it's too early for you for it. Wow, you're going Saquon?
No, it drafted for me automatically. I didn't realize I ran out of time.
Oh, who are you going to get? You were going to get Diggs?
Yeah.
It's crazy that Diggs is still... Look at this. Okay, wow, what a steal for player 2. He's got Eckler and Diggs. That some say Diggs could be like the top receiver again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, I see. At least you get to practice, Chris, for the Saquon would not be a good pick at that point. If he fell back to you in the third round, I'd pick him up.
He was such a stud 3 years ago. What happened?
Just injury, Giants O-line, their quarterback's like inconsistent. They're supposed to have a better year. He's like I said, I'd get Saquon in the third round this year if he fell to me.
Yeah.
Debo's a good pick. Sometimes he goes in the second.
And what happened to Ezekiel Elliott? Where's he?
Yeah, I don't know what the cause for concern with him is. Injuries, and last year he came off a bad year,
Well,
and he's getting old.
CD Lamb is the starting running back for Dallas.
No, he's a wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
He's their number one. He's supposed to have a breakout year. I would get Zeke. See, you like, let's just pretend like you meant to pick Barkley. So it still doesn't make a difference. This is where Josh Allen could go. He's supposed to be the Drew Brees this year.
Yeah.
He was basically Drew Brees last year. I wouldn't do Fournette
Well,
if
I
I
just
were
did.
you. Yeah. Hey, at least you get to practice, man. Michael Pittman's a really good pick. I was hoping he would fall to me. So, see, I never got a quarterback. I have another guy I think is going to be like a poor man's Josh Allen I could wait for. So
Yeah.
here, I actually would go between Ezekiel Elliott or A.J. Brown, and then
Who's he?
hope that Keenan Allen comes back to me.
Who's AJ Brown?
A.J. Brown is wide receiver for the Eagles, and they have a really good offense now.
You got
And
8 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with Zeke in the third round. I feel like it's a steal, and then I'm hoping one of these guys come back to me, either AJ Brown or Keenan Allen, even Mike Evans. So let's see, because then I'll have 2 strong, and that's been my strategy. First 4 rounds, 2 strong receiver, 2 strong running backs, and I don't think I ever mock drafted Ezekiel Elliott, but I'm not upset with that one. Yeah, Mike Evans got picked, so I could probably get Keenan Allen or AJ Brown at this round.
Is Keenan Allen still any good?
Oh yeah, they're a high-powered offense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'll get one of them. So whoever this guy picks, I'll still get one of my guys. He got AJ Brown, so I'd get Keenan Allen, who I probably was leaning towards it anyways too, because I could just watch more Charger games. Here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a stud. And then, man, Mahomes went too early, in my opinion.
Is AZ? Are they any good? Is Arizona any good?
Yeah, they're always coming back from behind, so, and they throw well. And so you're in an interesting place where I'd consider Kyle Pitts.
I don't even know who that is. I don't know who anybody on my team is.
He's the tight end for Atlanta. You have only one injury prone. Oh no, you have 2 running backs, so I would definitely go wide receiver. If I were you, I think it's too early for Mike Williams. I would do Kyle Pitts and use him as a receiver. My honest advice.
Okay. I don't have any clue who anybody on my team is. Oh no, I do.
I'm helping
2 of
you.
them.
I'm actually helping you get second place in our league.
Isn't that nice of you?
I don't mind, man. You know, you get some money too.
I don't like my team at all.
I think you should have got Stephon Diggs, and then you could have got Fournette and Etienne is what I would have done. The guy who they just picked, you could have got Etienne, and then you would have had 2 stud receivers, 2 stud running backs. Instead, you have a stud receiver, 2 questionable old ones, and then a really good tight end that basically is a receiver.
I was thinking of Tyreek Hill.
But they took him in the second round. He usually is in the third.
When I did play fantasy football 3 years ago, I had Stephon Diggs twice, and he
Where'd
never
you finish that last year we played?
I don't recall for sure, but in the middle somewhere.
Well, I'll remind you, I finished first.
Yeah. So I gotta go. Oh, it drafted for me automatically.
Whoa, how is it only 1 minute? Michael Thomas. Actually, that's a good pick.
It drafted for me automatically, though.
Yeah, it's a good pick, though.
I don't
This
think
is
I'm
where it
allowed
gets
to.
interesting. So Keenan Jamar, I liked see my guy, my quarterback's not here. I was gonna go for Justin Herbert and stack, but instead, what I'm gonna do, I could probably get Cortland Sutton in the next. So what I would do is either go Terry McLaurin or George Kittle here, and I'll probably go Terry McLaurin. Although my heart wants to go with Kittle, and then I'll be amazed if I could get Sutton in the next on the next turn here.
You didn't get Kittle. So
Yeah, it's okay.
let me finish my thought
And
about
Sutton,
Diggs.
I didn't get either.
I had him for 2 different seasons, and he never really performed to expectations. So you're saying now he's a better receiver?
Oh yeah, because he's on a different team. He's with Josh Allen. He's with Drew Brees now, like the
But
new Drew Brees.
isn't this the first year he's with them?
No, he was with them last year, and they're really good.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here is where I would get AJ Dillon, even though I don't like him. I would get him here because I need to have good backups for my running backs. Because my running back, my running backs, my running back, DeAndre Swift, I like him. So where are you at? You picking now?
Yeah, I'm on auto pick. The
Oh,
computer.
you're on auto pick now? Okay.
Yeah, the computer took over because I missed twice.
See, your quarterback's good. He's supposed to be the next Drew Brees. He went to Super Bowl last year, and he's teamed up. He's the quarterback from my first pick. And he's a winner. He's a winner in college. He's went to the Super Bowl last year as a rookie. So here, I'm going to tell people what I'm thinking. So my first option A, remember I was telling you option A and B with quarterbacks? Option A is if he falls to the 5th round, I would take him, which he didn't. It was, 6th round. No, 5th round. In the 5th round, I was going to take Justin Herbert, the quarterback for the Chargers, but he got picked in the end of the 4th.
And he's good?
Yeah, he's like a poor man's Josh Allen. And I would stack him with Keenan Allen. But since I didn't get that, and usually I don't because people are really high on that dude, I could wait till the 9th round, sometimes 10th, to get Trey Lance from the Niners, the rookie quarterback. Well, he's not a rookie, but it's the first year he's going to start. So Tony Pollard. So here I would just go. See, Jalen Hurts is tempting, the rookie quarterback from Philly. He's supposed to have a really good year. But I would actually do. Man, this is where it gets tricky. Like, I might actually go Jalen Hurts. This is like my option D, which is kind of what happened. Because I didn't like at that round, I didn't like Miles Sanders or Kareem Hunt. The only guy I was considering was Gabriel Davis, who I think I could still get on the next turn. But Jalen Hurts would have been picked.
So what is there more of? Stud running backs or like for sure number one running backs or stud wide receivers? Which is there more of this year?
There's more stud wide receivers in my opinion. The stud running backs, like there's a huge drop off in running back quality after round 4.
Yeah.
So I go 2 and 2 and see my strategy worked. Gabriel Davis still there. He's the number 2 for Josh Allen at Buffalo. So you have Diggs. Or no, you had Diggs. Well, you were supposed to have Diggs. And I would have had his number 2. In the 8th round, which is not bad. So yeah, that's kind of my strategy. And then the defenses are interesting. You can wait till round 14. You could get the Bucks. You get the Niners. You can get the Colts if they fall to you. They have a really easy schedule on the first 5 games, I think, and they're a good defense.
So Tampa Bay is now the best defense?
I think so.
Because the list here is Tampa Bay's number 1, Buffalo 2, LA 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. Yeah, that's probably right. But I usually end up with San Francisco, Indianapolis. Sometimes I get lucky with Tampa. So here, you're on auto draft now. So who'd you get? Kareem Hunt? Man. Marquise Brown was a good pick. Hollywood Brown, he's on the Cardinals now. I would have done that. I wouldn't have done Kareem Hunt.
Does Cleveland still have Nick Chubb? Where's he?
Yeah.
Which is better, Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb, but neither are good. They're on the Browns. Julio Jones went way too early. Dallas Goedert's good. So here, I'll probably just load up more on running back or wide receiver unless there's I can get some other tight ends later on. No, Melvin Gordon. Yeah, I could get Melvin Gordon and wait for Rashad Bateman in the you know what? Because then I need I don't need Trey Lance anymore. So yeah,
So
I'm gonna
my
get Melvin Gordon and then wait for Rashad Bateman to come back to me.
so my son's my son's had a friend who he's played on Xbox with in Rhode Island. This guy is from Rhode Island. He's been
Yeah,
playing Xbox with him for like 7 years now.
yeah.
This guy and his family are visiting. They're here in California, doing the Disneyland thing. It's your turn. Sorry.
Oh, so yeah, my strategy was to wait for Rashad Bateman, who's like, I guess he's like the number one receiver in Baltimore. Uh, he's a young dude.
All right. So this dude's here. We took him out to dinner last night so Corey could meet him in person. He's been
Oh
yelling at him
wow,
on Xbox for 8 years or 7 years, however long it's been.
wow,
Anyhow, this dude plays a lot of fantasy football, right?
yeah.
And he was saying, we're talking about fantasy football at dinner, and he was saying that Miami's the team to watch this year in terms of they might be good when they haven't been because they've acquired so many good players through free agency this year. What do you think? Does that sound right?
They have Chase Edmonds, the running back, who I think you can see he goes in the eighth round. They have the quarterback Tui. I actually think you can get him in the last round if you wanted to, and then they have Tyreek Hill. So yeah, they're gonna have a better offense, and I think they're underrated. So he's probably right.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you have to get anyone from Miami though. There is a tight end that usually goes undrafted. I think he's still in Miami, and his name is Gesicki from Miami. I think he's still there, but yeah, for me, it's like sometimes I get Chase Edmonds if he falls far enough, uh, and sometimes I get Tyreek Hill if he goes in the third round
Hmm.
instead of Elliott. You know,
Yeah.
um, or instead of like whoever. Like usually I could get Hill or Pittman or Connor in this spot. I would not do Fournette though.
So Aaron Rodgers in the 11th round. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's early too. Like
Is it really?
yeah, he could go undrafted. Okay,
Wow.
it's my
Green Bay's
turn.
that bad?
Yeah, it's my turn. 11th round. I go here. See, you see Mike Gesicki. Um, I don't really like any of these guys here, and here's where you kind of take somebody that could be a stud. I don't really like any of these guys. So I don't really know what's gonna happen here. Probably the time will go off. I'll go with this dude from the Giants. He has the potential to be like really good or like a bust. He's boomer bust, but I
Hmm.
don't need anybody at that to do anything there either. And Chase Claypool's good. I wouldn't do Robert Woods. And then if it's 12th round, so I see Cole Komet there. I could probably get him on the 13th. I don't really like anyone here either. Drake London's good. Or if I really needed a tight end, I would get.
So if you don't like anybody, go with a stacked defense.
No, there really is no like true number one. Like it's maybe more like a top three.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Plus, the top five is good. Um, Drake London. Yeah, I'm just taking a chance on him again on these young receivers. Assuming there's no tight end in our league, but if there is, I could still get it. Whether there is or not, I would probably go Cole Komet or because what round is this going to be? The 13th. So yeah, I would probably get a tight end on my next pick, and it's either going to be Cole Komet or God knows who. Not this dude. Not Pat Freiermuth.
So who's the favorite to wind up in the Super Bowl this year?
I don't know. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Bucks, Bengal. There's not really a favorite. Buffalo.
Oh, let's look up NFL odds.
It's probably a combo of what I said. Niners, slight outsider.
All right, NFL futures for Super Bowl. Number one's Buffalo.
All right.
Number two is Tampa Bay. Number three is the Chiefs.
Yeah,
4 is the Rams. 5 is the Packers. Is that right?
that's crazy. It's got to be wrong.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Number
It
5 is the
just means
Packers.
like that's where money's going.
Yes,
People are
that's what
dumb.
that means. Yeah.
People are
Bengals.
dumb.
Bengals are like 11th.
So for those that care, I've got my tight end, the absolute last one that I'd be happy getting, Cole Kmet. And now I'm gonna go defense. Buck's gone. By the time I get to pick, see, I end up in a good defense spot. I could get the Rams, but I actually like San Francisco better, their defense. So I'm gonna go San Francisco because I think the Rams lost Aaron Donald. I think he retired, so I think they're a little overrated.
Yeah.
And then you would be able to get the Chargers defense, which is not bad. And then kicker, nobody cares. So, anyways, not bad, Chris. You know,
Yeah, I have no clue who half the people on my team are.
I mean, what do you think? Like, it's not, it just takes some, for those that wanted to watch, it takes some strategy. You can get inside the thought process, all that stuff.
So
Thoughts, Chris? Surprises or shocks or anything as a newbie?
I've always found that in fantasy football, there's a team that unexpectedly performs well or better than expected.
Yeah.
And it's that team, if you can focus on getting players from, if you have that insight, which I'm sure everybody's like, no, duh, what I'm saying. But if you can stack that team, usually you do quite well, right? Because you can get them later on, along with maybe one or two studs from another team. And usually, in my experience, usually do quite well. I don't know who that team would be this year. That's why I was asking about Miami. That doesn't sound too convincing what you said.
No, that team that's yeah. I mean, they're up there on the undervalued teams. Another one I think is Philly. Another one is the Colts and the Broncos.
What about the Raiders? They got Devontae
Raiders too.
Adams.
So yeah, AFC West. Like, if you can get as many players you can from the AFC West, it's gonna be like high scoring division.
Yeah.
So Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos. Any of those. Like, I don't know if any of those are underrated. Maybe the Raiders and the Broncos are underrated because they have a new offensive coordinator. He's gonna let Russell Wilson fly, man. That's gonna be a good team. That's why I like Sutton if you can get him in the third. That's why I even like Melvin Gordon, like in the 8th, 9th round, as he's like their goal line back.
Yeah.
I stashed him. In this draft, I stashed him. So yeah, they get some good.
So I'm on a different site that takes the 8 top, like DraftKings, the 8 top betting websites, and their Super Bowl futures. They take the average. So this one, out of averaging the 8, the Bills are number 1, Buccaneers number 2, Chiefs, Rams, Packers.
Okay.
That's what they got for the top 5.
Yeah, but as far as like, yeah, another thing I do is I like early on, like if you look at, do you still have it open? Like,
Yeah.
I drafted my number 1's from the Midwest, my number 2's a running back from the Midwest, my number 3 is Ezekiel Elliott, but usually I get Hill, which now Hill is in Miami. I like to get like the first 4 rounds. You can't do it. You shouldn't factor in the weather, but in the later rounds, if I can, I like to factor in warmer weather cities for the teams.
Sure. Well, they're not playing in the snow and ice.
Yeah, because those tend to be higher scoring, like it increases your odds.
Yeah.
Another thing that I tend to notice is as long as you don't screw up too bad on your first 5 picks, you can just waiver wire your way to win, even if you as
Hmm.
long as you don't screw up those first 5 picks. Now,
So
sometimes it's luck, like you just get season-ending injury or
Sure.
whatever, but I think those first 5 picks are critical.
Oh, of course. Of course. But you can surely do a disservice even if you draft marginally well for the first 5, you could still be screwed. Especially, I think it changes things in a 10-man league because every team's stacked, I would think, at least to a certain degree, right?
We're doing 15 players in ours also.
I don't know. Usually we don't do that many. I think
Oh,
it's going to
okay.
be, it's usually, I think, 13 or 14.
Well, whatever it is, kicker last round, defense second to last. But
Yeah.
it's been my strategy. I would have waited for Trevor Lawrence. Like if I couldn't get Jalen Hurts or Trey Lance, usually Jalen Hurts doesn't fall that far. I got him in the 6th, I think. Um, I would just wait for the 9th or 10th to get Trey Lance. I think in our league I could wait till the 10th. And if I can't get him, I would just get Trevor Lawrence like in my last pick because he basically goes unpicked. He's the quarterback for Jacksonville. Actually, Jacksonville should have an improved season too. If you're looking for that sleeper team,
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville. They got a
Jacksonville.
new offensive coordinator. Um,
Who's their quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence. That's the guy I would wait to get 15th if I can't get my first 4 QBs that I want.
What
I
happened to
could
the
get
dude
him.
with the mustache?
Gardner Minshew. He's a backup somewhere. I don't know where. He's a
Okay.
backup. I think he's still playing, but yeah.
I kind of liked him. He was funny.
Yeah, he's fine. He's a character, but
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence. So that's my thought process. It'll be interesting to see when we do this on Monday. We'll actually record it. I'll just before we start the draft, I'll say, hey, nobody minds. We're gonna record it for our channel. Boom.
Yeah. Well, that should be interesting.
Yeah, you can see how Chris actually does.
And you can see how stupid some people get.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
take 3 quarterbacks in the first 5 rounds.
Hey man, don't talk about Joey that way.
Hopefully he's played fantasy football before, right?
Yeah. he's
Okay.
played.
Well, unfortunately, people taking 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the first 5 rounds have also played in our league
Yep.
and have
But
done that.
it'll be funny on Monday. But good luck, Chris. I gotta
Yeah,
get
good
ready
luck.
for my next podcast coming up right now, and we
All
don't
right,
have
man.
time for the other ones because this took longer than expected. But it's
Yep.
good. We'll save them for the next time.
All right, sounds good, Dan.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.